Welcome to Still Choosing You, where love is loud, healing is messy, and nothing's off limits.
Every week, we're talking breakups, babies, boundaries, and all the wild shit in between.
Let's get into it. All right, y'all. We are here. Welcome to our podcast, Still Choosing You.
That's the word.
This podcast, we plan on talking about everyday shit. Life, love, healing, mistakes, and of course, all the toxic shit in between. I'm your host, Nosy.
My name's Chase. I'm the calm to her chaos, allegedly.
This podcast is for anybody, right? So if you've ever said to yourself, do I love this person? And then laid it down the line and be like, all right, I guess I do. Then come talk with us, chill with us. We got some shit for you.
I don't know that I guess was kind of suspect, but we ain't therapists, man. We just argue with love and talk it through with snacks.
Let's get into it. Okay, so what brought us here? Why are we doing this podcast? Well,
hold on. Because I can tell you, I was playing Call of Duty the other day. You came in this bitch after work. You was all excited. So I got excited. And I'm like, what's up? And you're like, let's start a podcast. So here we go. This me being supportive. We started a podcast, babe.
I gotta hit your ass with this mic.
I'm just...
This podcast is for couples that aren't perfect, like us. Like, maybe you're single and you over it. Maybe you're trying to figure it out and you're trying to heal. Or hell, maybe you think you ignoring the red flags. But either way, like, we're just here to have a good time. Like, we want to share our experiences. Why you looking at me like that?
It's always about red flags. Everything ain't no damn red. Sometimes it's blue flags. What if a nigga wave a white flag? Man, listen. It's about the ups, the downs, communication, the petty arguments. It's about everything, man. Just choosing your person at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Because shit gonna get hard, but you want to start over or you want it to get hard with that person and you want to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Even if they sweat like a sauna in the bed at night, there's no sauna.
Look, on phone them great. Look, I don't even sweat like that.
Yes, you do.
Allegedly.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I do. But
anyway, this is a safe space.
Here we go.
Like, this is a safe space, y'all. Like, we just chilling. We
need a shots fired button.
We just wanna talk. Like, we just wanna chill. We wanna let y'all into our world. Like, it took a lot to be like, we wanna tell the world our business. You know what I mean? But we're comfortable in it because we've grown. It's helped us be who we are now and accept certain things. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm okay with that. Like,
I feel like stay out of our comments with that bullshit because I know what's coming. You feel me?
I mean, there's gonna be people that say some shit, like, but fuck that. I'm taking it and I'm running with it. Like, say some fucked up shit so I can say some fucked up shit back.
I just want, kumbaya type shit.
Let's go, y'all.
I'm sure they want to know, why now?
Because you like doing TED Talks in the kitchen.
Alright, but in my defense, I think that's what Unk's supposed to do. The young niggas say I'm 30, so I'm Unk now. You feel me?
Who's the young niggas? Your son is 13.
Shit, he said too, but I'm talking about
I think, well, for me, like, our conversations are chaotic. They are funny for the most part. But all in all, I think they're very helpful. Like, I think to be able to come to the table or wherever you're at and just be like, hey, I want to talk to you about this and that and the third. I don't agree with it, but this is why. So to be able to have that understanding as far as, like, we don't have to agree on anything, but at least now you understand my point of view, that's different. And I think that's why it's important.
I think more than anything, like, as a guy, right? Because I know for the longest time when you used to talk, and I'm sorry, before I even get into that, right? As coming from your point of view as a lady, I think you realized how different tones affect people. You know what I mean? So you realize it's how you say it is how I'm gonna take it.
It's not. Well, Mama used to be like, "It's not what you say, it's
how
how you say it."
Yeah. We used to be like, get that shit out of here. But no, yeah, it's about catching them tones, man. Knowing when a motherfucker telling you something, it's not about belittling you or a motherfucker not coming at you. You gotta be able to take it and sit in it and think about it. You know what I mean? And come out the other side after seeing both sides of what's being said, basically. You know what I mean?
I think what may work for us may not necessarily work for the next person. And that is okay. Everybody has their own journey, everybody has their own way of doing things. But for us, this was our way. We figured out, even though it took us a long ass time.
I mean, yeah, but we figured out.
We figured out what works, what helps.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll find, laughter in that. Maybe you'll find that aha moment in that. And if we can be a part of that, then I think that's very special.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like more than anything, I learned how to duck. Cause sometimes you just gotta let a motherfucker be angry, but you might want to get the fuck out the way. I don't know, but
I will be angry all the time. And then sometimes you kind of put yourself in that situation. I could tell you, leave me alone. Leave me alone, leave me alone, and you still poking and you still prying. So when a motherfucker explode, then you all hands up, don't shoot.
No, trust me, I'm not asking the motherfucker to save me. If I've poked this bear and I'm being attacked, this is clearly where the fuck I want to be. I ain't left the bear alone yet. I still come poke that motherfucker some more. I mean, but no, yeah, it's just about understanding, man. Knowing your partner, knowing yourself. You know what I mean? Knowing each other's shortcomings, each other's strengths. You gotta know how to play on them strengths, shit like that, man. It ain't.
I agree. I think that's what helped us this entire time. Like, instead of trying to be, Instagram perfect for the public and try to be what everybody else is being, and that alone kind of sets us back. Like, for women, and some, I could be wrong, right? But we set boxes, right? We pre-atone boxes for what it is that we're looking for in a man, what it is, like, we want to be married by 30, we want to own a house by 31, you know what I mean? And that kind of makes your relationship harder, because if you already set the timeline for your relationship, there is no room for, basically in your mind, there's no room for error. Everything doesn't happen the way you want it to happen. That's a given, right? And yes, to have those goals set is great, is something that works, and it's something to look forward to, but ultimately you can't make a person be on the same timeline as you.
Yeah, you're not gonna ever stuff a motherfucker in the same box you want them to be in and expect it to work out perfectly. You gotta let a motherfucker find that box and check it on their own time. You know what I mean?
I feel like that is what helped us. Because for me, it was like, oh, I want this and buy this. Oh, I want this, buy this. Like, we're not married, right? But we've been on and off, on and off for a good 15, 16 years. Like so that. We're not married, right? And people be like, oh, y'all been together this long, or got this many kids, or this, and y'all not married yet. And it's not that we don't want marriage. I want marriage. You want marriage?
Yeah.
I don't like the way the fuck you said that.
No,
Say it like you fucking mean it.
I want to get married, baby.
Don't make it seem like I'm pressuring you.
You want me to say it how I want to say it, or you want me to say it how you want me to say it?
Never mind. Fuck it. Okay? Look.
All right, look.
It's up there.
Just like that. And then, like, for instance, right? When we started this relationship, she always wanted to own a house. I know that's something she always wanted, right? But here we is, fucking 7 years from when we first had this conversation, looking at owning houses, and it's like, I don't really want to own a fucking house.
Yeah. And that could be something that we talk about. But long story short, I feel like these pre-atone boxes, they don't work for everybody. And that's what we had our breakthrough. Like, I'm the strategizing one, I'm the budgeting one, I'm the strategic one. So like, I had this set and planned, this is how I wanted to go, and it's not going there. Now I'm getting mad. What's up? Right? But then him being the rebellious person that he is, or like a man, you're not gonna make me do this, or you're not gonna, or they're gonna do the exact opposite. This is kind of a mind game, you know, tell them one thing, do the other. But anywho, I think you want to talk about how we met.
Here we go.
All right, so you ready to tell them how we met?
Alright, fuck it. Look, let's tell your story because yours sound more fairy tale. I'm a little ignorant.
You're the one who had all the intentions. I had no interest. Anyway, so we met in Chicago on 116th and Princeton. I didn't know who the fuck he was, or clearly he seen me before I seen him. But my mama had like a little candy store. So y'all remember growing up, you used to be walking to school, and every now and again before you go to school, you stop at the little lady candy store house on the corner, get some blue balls, you know, some chips with cheese, whatever. So my mama was that lady, right? So she had a little candy store at the house, and she used to have me and my sister, you know, set it up and, you know, kind of help with the people that come in about. Now, mind you, I never seen him or even know he even came to it until maybe, I guess, he saw me. I don't know. What you got?
All right, so boom. I think I'm standing on 118th and Princeton. My bad. Whew. That PM wasn't fucking around. But look, I'm standing on 118th and Princeton with some of the guys. And then my brother walk up and he like, hey, you know it's a candy store like 2 blocks away on 116th. Ooh, ooh. I'm here. I ain't know that. Ooh, you know, cause shit, I walked through there, but I ain't never. You feel me? Long story short, I'm like, no, I ain't know that. He like, all right, well, it's this girl down there. She go to my school. I'm trying to see what's to it. You should come down here with me. Ooh, he said he took, I think one of the other little homies with him and shit. But he like, bro was scared, ooh, type shit. You know how niggas be, man. Bro ain't want to talk to the hoes, ooh. But
the hoes.
Don't do that. But look, yeah, so he like, man, come with me and shit. So I slide with him and shit. We get down there. You feel me? We go to the little candy store and shit. She open the door. He see who he was talking about. They mama come to the door, but the sister come with her to the door type shit. My homie like, man, ooh, we tell her what we want and shit. Mind you, we damn near broke. You feel me? We probably got a couple dollars. Oh, for now, we just hit a parlay. You feel me? We came to see some meat. We ain't trying to get no fucking blue balls. But anyway, yeah, so her mama and her sister come to the door and shit, bro. After they walk away, bro, like, yeah, that's shorty right there. Ooh, you feel me? Now, I'm gonna get to bringing all the stuff outside to set up the candy store. You feel me? So her sister come out. So I think it was 2 of them. And bro, like, man, y'all play cards? Niggas trying to spade their way into some coochie. Bro, like, man, y'all play cards? And her sister like, yeah, we play cards. Ooh. So we set that up, you feel me, for later on that night and shit. Boom, we come back to play cards and shit. Now I see her. You feel me? I'm, man, who was that? Ooh. And bro, like, man, I don't know her. I just know the sister because, you know, I think they went to school together or something. And then her older sister said something like, oh, that's my sister. Ooh. And she introduced herself as, what you say?
Simone.
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 And then, because the first hand was her and her best friend and then the 2 sisters. And then the next hand, somehow me and bro got on the table. I forgot. I think I was playing with her. Bro was playing with her sister or something like that. Feel me? We try to set the play up. You feel me? But yeah, and then, so we at the table now. And I say something to her, because, you know, we on the same team, but she talking to her sister. So I say something to her. I call her Simone. She don't even answer. Red flag number 1. She didn't respond to her fucking name. How you don't respond to your name? Who else out here named Simone? But, yeah, we playing cards. I think her sister woke up. She ate Nosy.
Sis gave me away. She ain't know to play.
Who the fuck is Nosy? That's Simone. For the word. Boom. So we get through playing cards and shit. Now it's time to go and shit. You feel me? I pull them off to the side. Say your name ain't Simone. Motherfucker did that. That damn laugh. I say, oh yeah, motherfucker sent me right off. It's cool. Oh, for the up there. That's how you feel? You feel me? But long story short, I probably came to the candy store every day after that. Cause now that I know she lied about her name, I'm determined to not only figure out what the fuck her real name is, but you not finna shoe a motherfucker under the rug like that. Come on, bro. I ain't going for that shit. Listen, motherfucker gotta bounce back. But long story short, I done been down there so many times. OG like my OG now. You feel me? We kicking it.
For real. Like, I would come home from school and his ass would be in the house. Like, mind you, I still wasn't giving him no plays. Wasn't giving him the time of the fucking day. Do you hear me? Like, wasn't
Not
even...
too much. Not too much.
I wasn't even, like, fucking with him. I didn't talk to him. I didn't want to talk to him. Nothing. But I'm coming home. And my mama out here feeding. My mama, geez, out here. Shout out to moms. My mama is out here just feeding the fucking neighborhood. This nigga got a fat ass plate of spaghetti. And you know,
that shit was a hit too on phone now.
And in our minds, I don't know if it's like a fucking mind trick or something, but you know how, like, if the parents like the girlfriend and boyfriend, usually the child doesn't like them and don't want to do with them. That's what I was going through at that moment. My mama was like him, feeding him, calling him, come down, helping him, him helping her.
We was smoking
but weed. But I wasn't fucking with him. She was like, yeah, you can have company. I don't want to have company. I don't want him here. Why is he here?
Because me and OG finna smoke some weed.
And she was like, but he can stay. Just make sure y'all stay downstairs. I'm going upstairs. I don't want nothing to do with him. And he can't come upstairs. So bye. Fuck you talking about?
Well, you know how many old reruns I watched sitting downstairs with OG and look cuz until she decided to show a motherfucker a piece of skin, hello, or anything?
I think what brought him to my attention, because if you're from Chicago, you know, like, you know, Corliss, because I went to Corliss. Corliss is on 103rd, and I lived on 116 at the time, so I used to have to take the bus. And I think I had ran out of the reduced little fare cards that they have for the bus, the little orange cards, and I had none. And then so, what happened is I think I was telling my mom that I didn't have some and I needed some. Anyway, long story short, the next day, his ass came to the crib with a pack of fucking bus cards. And not to say, like, he needed to do something for me to...
You thought it was sweet. I was hoping you was going to think it was sweet. Oh, for no.
Shut the fuck up. I thought it as, like, motherfuckers didn't even know me. And I wouldn't give him the time of the day. But yet, he kept coming to my house. I kept blowing his ass off. He kept popping up. I served him per my mama's request, more like demand, and got the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But for him to do some shit like that and he don't even know me, I felt like, okay, all right, maybe I can give him some time of the day. At least get to know him before I tell him to fuck off type shit. So I think that's what brought him to my forefront. But then, you know, after that, I like actually got to get to know him. Like, he was decent. He was cool. He was funny.
I'm going to say I used to go down there and try to smoke with OG all the time because I ain't know how to roll. I was a smoker, but I ain't know how to roll for shit. So I used to go down there and be like, OG, you want to roll? OG, you want to smoke?
Guess who taught him how to roll, y'all?
Guess who used to sneak on their roof and smoke because their mama was going to beat their ass? All right, but look. Don't look at me like that. It was true.
Don't do too much.
OG, we was smoking on 116th on the roof when you won.
How you gonna be a smoker and don't know how to smoke?
I know how to smoke. I don't know how to roll.
What'd I say? I said, how you gonna be a smoker and don't know how to roll?
That's not what she said, but...
That is what I said. Maybe it's not. I don't get no fuck.
And long story short, she taught me how to roll. We start kicking it. Now I'm asking her if she want to smoke instead of OG. I get OG a blunt and come upstairs, try to kick it with her, ask her if she want to smoke. She don't really smoke, but you feel me? My fuck want to be cool, smoke a little bit here and there. So I'm taking advantage. Yeah, let's smoke. Ooh, you want to roll? I still ain't told her, motherfucker, I don't know how to roll. At some point, she like, why you always want me to roll? Huh, you roll it. Then I got to tell the motherfucker I don't know how to roll. It's going to expose me. Long story short, she taught me how to roll, though.
Man.
Taught me how to roll, though. And then, I think that y'all have a party or some shit.
Yeah. So, my mama being the hustler that she is, again, shout out to my mom. She's a true hustler. But she was like, y'all can have a little party in the basement. It's going to go from this time to this time. She set her rules, you know, being the parent that she was. She set her rules. Right? But she also was like, motherfuckers ain't just gonna be coming to my house, and I'm not, benefiting out of that shit either. So she would have like the candy store set up by the stairs. So if a motherfucker got thirsty or wanted some snacks or wanted some chips, she had the candy
Hold
store.
on, before you even got thirsty, that motherfucker was parked in front of that door because when the motherfucker come through that back door, you gotta walk past that kitchen threshold and see all them snacks.
You gotta see that.
I'm talking about to the point, bro. You come through the door. You know it's hot summertime. You come through the door cheap. OG got the condensation dripping off the juices. Them bitches look so cold sitting in that bitch. OG, motherfucker.
The little ices and shit. But she had that shit set up, so she was like, they need to come up here and get it, and then they're gonna be paying. And she made her coins that night too. But anywho, so my dad was there too. But like, so I was like, Dad gonna be here, Pop's gonna be here too. And she was like, yeah, he gotta be here. I was like, okay, all right, so cool.
Mind you, when I met that nigga, he did not like me. When I met Pops didn't like me, bro.
At all.
He was an old school gangster nigga. On T, I coming that bitch. You
but what
talk to my daughter?
What dad actually likes any boyfriend? What? At least in the beginning, especially being young, because in his head, like you said, trying to smash. You know what I mean? But so he was there, and it was a juke party. I remember juke parties back in the days. But it was a little juke party, and it's like an hour or two into it, and we ain't doing nothing. We ain't juking. We just sitting around dancing, and we like, nah, fuck that, cause I ain't trying to get caught by him doing nothing. And so it's like 2 hours into the party. There's only like an hour left, and I'm like, all right, fuck it. He ain't came down. I was gonna say
I had to plug with the DJ because the DJ was my cousin, so we was trying to. It
was all fucking set up.
We was trying to get the slow jams.
It was all a fucking set up, but hey, it was free to us. You hear me? A free DJ. But it was like maybe it was like maybe 3 hours left into the party. My sister like, girl, go ahead and talk to him. Go and dance with him. I'm like, hell no. So Pops can come down here and catch one? No, thank you. But he hadn't come down there all fucking night. Had not even a little sneak peek. And at first I'm like, I should have done it from the beginning. But anyway, I think that was when I gave you a kiss. I think. Yeah.
See, the kiss was at some point we had to run and get something for the party. We had to run and get something. And on our way back down the stairs, you gave me a kiss right there in that hallway.
Okay, yeah.
16. I remember that.
But like, long story short, I was like, fuck it. He ain't came down here all the time. He probably ain't gonna come down here. Boom. So I started getting my little jukey juke, doing my little dancey dance. And then all I know is I feel this fucking hand on my shirt and I'm being yanked. And I look back, it's my Pops. I was like, oh my, this shit got to be fucking embarrassing. Dragged both me and my sister the fuck upstairs. Do you hear me?
Don't you hate when a motherfucker demonstrate and grab your shirt and shit? Carry on.
Anyway, but so I'm feeling real fucking embarrassed. I'm like, fuck. But then while we upstairs and I'm trying to explain to my dad, all we hear is like this big ass commotion. And then I hear my sister. I fucking hear my sister, bro. Like, and all I know is, it's finna fucking go down.
Somebody stole the phone or some dumbass
shit. Yeah. But anyway, everybody riled up outside in front of the house. And you know what that means. That means somebody finna fight. Niggas get to pulling up their pants, their shirts. Girls get to dropping shit, calling bitches, and all that. All I know is my sister was out there front and center. And I was like, oh, no, you got me fucked up. Ain't nobody finna fuck with my sister. Do you hear me? Like, I'm going to talk about my sister, but you will not.
Well, damn, me and four them outside. Mind you, four trying to get with the sister. I'm trying to get with her. Oh, gee, we like 6, 7 deep outside. It's gonna go up outside. Well, I think at some point, your OG told me and the DJ, me and my cousin, Lieutenant, rest in peace, K-Sean, man. Your mama told me and K-Sean, like, man, get them in this house type of shit. You feel me? So, imagine, I'm not much taller than her. Imagine me outside trying to pick up a little angry munchkin and they kicking and screaming. So, yeah, I'm outside at some point. I'm trying to pick her up and carry her in the house involuntary. My cousin trying to grab her sister and take her in the house involuntary. Now we got 3 or 4 other niggas surrounding us to make sure don't nobody try to hit them while we trying to carry them in the house. And
this shit was crazy. But it was definitely, that was pretty much how our story started. And after that, he kept coming around, and I mean, it was
Now
up
we got
from
two
there.
kids.
It was up from there. Well, up, down.
She gave me some coochie.
Around. Shut up.
I'm sorry, Pops, if you hear this.
It was up, down, and around from there. And that is also another big part of us. Like, he do a lot of shit without being told because he understand what's needed. But enough for that. Let's switch it up a little bit. We're gonna, I say we play a game. We're gonna play a little game. Okay. Let's play a little game, y'all. Let's get to know us, a little icebreaker, a little bit about us, a little backstory. So
let's go.
All right, so this little game, who's more likely to? So we're just gonna read off a couple of games. Read off a couple of questions as to who's what. We'll go from there.
Just know I got receipts. Don't be lying.
So do I, and I got screenshots.
All right, come on. We ain't gotta do all that.
First one, who is more romantic? Definitely you. I would say you're more romantic because you would be the one to offer the gesture of being romantic. But I am like the executor for being romantic. So let's say he want to do fucking, I don't know, picnic in a park or something. That's romantic. Or
I just know what I want to do. I don't know what park I want to do it at. I don't know what day we both off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
So once I hear the gesture, then I would be the one to set it in stone, put it in play, pick it, plan it, execute it. But if he don't bring it up, I'm definitely not going to. So I would say you're more romantic, but I'm the one that kind of executes it a lot better to, I guess, brighten your vision. Okay. So to speak. So he's more romantic. Like, not to say I don't do romantic things, but it's definitely not in my background.
But not in my background. Later when we discuss like love languages and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Who apologizes first?
As every man in the fucking world know, that's me. Let's just be honest. I've never heard a woman say, I started that and I was wrong. Like it's usually
I've had my moments.
Yeah, but before you came to that clarity, it started more like, yeah, I did that, but let me show you why you had me fucked up. Like it ain't you know what I mean?
Okay, but I sometimes so to answer the question, you apologize first.
Yes.
But I have come to
the rest of the million men in the
don't do that because not all men do it, and it's not. And some women apologize.
What's the next question? This ain't he said she said. This ain't that segment yet. What's the next question?
Who's more dramatic when they're sick? You, big ass baby. I get sick. I gotta still cook and clean and make sure nobody else gets sick and try to make sure it don't come into a trifecta or a ripple effect. This motherfucker gets sick and the whole world stops. Nothing can be done when he's sick. Meanwhile, if I'm sick, I know how to get me better, make sure nobody else gets sick, still cook, still clean, all that shit. He want to ball up in a bed like a big ass baby. It just ain't the same. The way men get, like when men get sick, the way they act and the way that women act when they get sick. It's not the same. Like, yeah, you just more, you are more dramatic when you're sick. So.
All right, so we gonna say that was me. I don't think that whole fucking spiel was necessary, but you know.
All right.
Who's more likely to start a fight?
Fine, I'll take that. I'll take that. You know what? I'm gonna take that, but here's why. It's not like I'm just rowdy and ready to go fuck somebody up. I'm a Pisces, right? And it takes a lot to get us there.
And then she ready to fuck somebody up.
And then I'm ready to fuck somebody up. You know, as a Pisces, I feel like we're more conservative to the world. You know, we are that spiritual animal. We are entwined with a lot of things. We try to see all points of view before even getting to that point. So not to say that we can't fake, oh baby, we are dangerous. Do you hear me? But it takes a lot to get me there. But once you get me there, oh, I'm not coming out of it until I see it through. Got to see it through.
Psycho.
So I would
Love you, baby.
But I'll take that. I'll definitely would say I would start the fight first. But best believe it's not just off of being a hothead. It's something totally different. It's just a lot of shit that was stewing and I couldn't take it anymore.
What about that one day when I was sleeping? You punched me and woke me. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Don't do that.
But-
Because if I did something to you in your sleep, you probably deserve to get it done.
It was more, I think, some shit that happened in your sleep that made you assault me in my sleep. Like, I don't.
Hey, them dreams be letting you know. We
that.
fucking spiritual.
Fuck
Them
all
dreams be letting you know.
Right,
So,
next question. While we talking about spirit animals and shit, who sends we need to talk text over nothing?
you.
Yeah, I agree with that. Don't you?
You.
Cause look, let's say right, I'm fuck it up. Like I don't even work in the morning. But when she get up for work in the morning, I get up too and shit. You feel me? Make coffee, shit like that. You feel me? But let's say she get all ready for work, and then she walk out the door for work and don't give a motherfucker a kiss or something. Yeah, we need to talk. Cause
No, we don't.
where the fuck my kiss go this morning?
Hey. Look. I feel like, okay, so again, back to me being me, like, I love you, right? You know that I'm here. Obviously, my love will
I know she finna say some bullshit.
shown, not so much told. So I don't feel like me not giving you a kiss before I leave work in the morning is saying I don't love you. So it's kind of crazy to me. I don't know if I'm wrong. To me, that's just me.
If you hate me, just say that. I'm just gonna throw that out, bro.
I don't feel like if I don't give you a kiss, I don't love you. Like, I love you. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm here type shit. But I guess, all right.
I know I still want my fucking kiss in the morning.
That sounds like a you problem, and you needy. So. Okay, next question.
Right.
No, next question. Let's just go to the next question, please.
Right.
Let's just go to the next question.
Next question.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets hangry faster?
I'll take that. Reason being, I'm a diabetic. It's life-threatening.
You life-threatening.
Right. So that would make it very urgent to fucking feed me.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
All right.
Who takes longer to get ready, even when they're not going in?
Now you just doing too fucking much, cause now I'm starting to fucking feel attacked.
I'm just saying, cause if you ain't going in, what the fuck do it matter if you got on a muumuu or some basketball shorts or some fucking flip flops? Like, you're not going to the store. You fit in the car.
I gotta walk to the car. I gotta drive in traffic. You don't know who could be courting. The world today, shit, everything is a blog. Everything is a video as you go. You don't know. I ain't trying to have nobody catch me fucking slipping.
So my fault out here, like, let me just record this random black lady with her Crocs on.
You never fucking know. Which is why you won't catch me. And I still won't go into no motherfucking store.
Alright, but when I gotta change my clothes 13 different times because I don't like what I got on, why is that an issue?
Because why you change? It looked nice. Why you just can't be like,
it wasn't speaking to me.
What the fuck is speaking to me?
Man, you know what I mean? When you, man, listen, you know when you put on your shit and you feel like you did your shit, it speak to you.
That means you got some ain't speaking to you ass clothes. I don't know, because every piece of clothing that you own should quote unquote speak to you right at that point, because it's yours. You bought it. I mean, it's in your closet. I don't know.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Let's not
do that.
Let's not do what?
Because I swear to God, your ass got a closet, a trunk, a dresser. You got all type of shit with clothes in it. And I guarantee you are going at my phone right now looking for an outfit and be like, man, I can't find nothing to put on. I ain't got no clothes here.
See, we wasn't even doing all of that, and then you just had to escalate the situation. When I say I have nothing to wear, it possibly just means, one, I don't have nothing to wear, or two, the outfit does not fit the occasion.
It's not speaking to you. Just say it. Say it. It's not speaking to me.
Doesn't fit the occasion.
It's not speaking.
Doesn't fit the occasion.
Oh, fuck your occasion. All right, look. I ain't got time for your bullshit. What's next? Who next?
All right. We're going to take a little step back from that. Now we're going to just talk about, why we continue to choose each other. What does that mean when we choose each other? How do you choose your person? And we're going to talk about what works for us. All right? Let's go.
So after that icebreaker, we going to keep it light. We going to talk about Facebook or social media versus real life. Expectations versus reality.
Right. I think I want to say a big popular, I guess, expectation for men would be like, he got to pay for everything. I'm the prize. But for me, hey, we finna go 50-50 on this motherfucking Wingstop. You hear me?
And you driving. Ain't no passenger princess. My fucking feet hurt. Oh, for no.
What I would say a popular opinion for, I want to say, women is like,
oh yeah, that you gotta hit him with that. I'm gonna look good for my man all the time. He ain't gonna never see me without my inches, and I gotta be a snack on a regular.
Nah, I'm in a bonnet, in a robe, chipped nail polish, one of my lashes lifting.
It's giving very much be fucking humble. I
No, for real. Like, okay, there's nothing wrong with, when you step outside, glamming it up a little bit, being cute, because when you go outside, like what he say, you a representation of me, or
yeah, but listen, all right, you want to go outside and look cute, I get that. Don't you? Yeah, man, want other men to want his lady. You feel me? She look good. You feel me? Don't she? I like when I catch niggas peeking looks at my girl and shit. Don't she? Yeah, that motherfucker look good. Don't fuck that. But at the same time, look, that's outside. That's for them people. Don't for them. When we in the house, I've been knowing your ass since we was 15. When you had that much hair and one no baby hair up there. So like, let's just keep shit realistic, man. I want to see my girl. I don't want to see the character that went outside to look good for everybody. You know what I mean? So
I don't think it's a character. I don't think it's a character.
Not necessarily saying it's a character, right? Because I appreciate when you get dressed up, especially you feel when we pop out. Yeah, I want you to be a snack, but in the house, I want you to be comfortable being you. I don't want you to feel like you gotta impress a motherfucker every day. Oh, if he catch me with these Cleo braids and he ain't gonna fuck with me. That you lying on Chief. I'm gonna rub my finger through your shit while we watching a movie on phone now. Like it ain't no.
As you should. I mean, it also depends on the length and where you are in the relationship. To be honest, I did not
fuck all that. I'm not coming in the door with that mentality that I gotta take care of everything and I gotta spoil her and this and. Ain't no you the prize. This shit is teamwork. This shit is today I got 50%. Today she got 50%. Tomorrow I might wake up feeling real 30-ish. And I'm like, babe, I need you to carry this 70%. Like, you feel me? Like, it's...
Yeah, I agree. It's about having the option to know that your partner will have your back no matter what. And not to say, if you're a stay-at-home mom, that's great. That works for you. I couldn't do it. Don't want to be around these little motherfuckers all day, every day. And again, it doesn't work for everybody. And that is okay. I don't shame her, and I'm not mad at anybody that does stay at home.
But like, just because even if you do stay at home, like, that don't mean you can't offer your 70% where it's needed. You know what I mean? Because I get up and go to work every day. Shit, I might not feel like finding my clothes every day. I might not want to wake up and pack a lunch every day. I might not, you know what I mean? Like, I might need some peace of quiet when I come to the house to go to sleep, and the key is full of energy. Like, that's why you add your extra percentage. Yeah, you did the shit you usually do during the day. You're going to take care of the kids and shit already, but that little extra, he just came in, y'all. I need y'all to chill. We going to watch a movie or something. That's her giving her extra percentage. You feel me? On top of what she usually do.
Right. It works the way that you and your partner works. Like, the way you and your spouse works. Like, there is no set in stone. Like he said, we can go 50-50. The next day he may go 30 out. And I'm okay with that. Because at the end of the day, I know if I need it, then it is what it is. Or if he sees some Amazon packages pop up, he better mind his business. Do you hear me?
I think Amazon live downstairs. That nigga always at the door. For those birds.
And that's we get our wins, right? You want me to cover 70%? Then I'm gonna make sure I get a little extra, a little razzle. But
Hey, can I say something? Amazon is like nobody. Like, okay, so I think Amazon live downstairs because he always at our fucking door. That's like when you in the house and let's say some shit fall and break right now. You ask the whole house, who broke that? Nobody. Nobody. Who did that? Nobody. I'm gonna fuck nobody up when I catch nobody. Nobody be doing a lot of shit around this bitch.
Oh my God. I think it's healthy. Like, don't get me wrong. If the opportunity was different to where if you were, I don't know, rich or some shit, I probably would stay home because now I got access to those unlimited funds. But I'm not gonna.
Both be at home.
I'm not finna sit in the house though. Like, I still want to be productive. I'm still gonna go do my own thing. I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, it depends on who you are and who you're with.
Yeah.
Like, I think a big part of our breakthrough is that, again, that getting outside of that box to where it's supposed to be like this. And if that's the case, we already fucked up. We had kids before we was married and we still ain't married. So to say like we broke the rules already, right? But I graduated. So did he. And
you said you graduated like I didn't or something. Yeah.
I don't think about it. You was not very good with attendance in school. I was coming home from school and you were in the house, so sometimes I was a little worried. But we both got that education, and we continued education even with having kids. So for me, I wanted to make sure that I was not a part of the statistic because I had gotten pregnant with kids at a young age. So that box was already checked and unchecked at the same time. So, I mean, the expectation versus reality, we can sit up here and say we're going to follow all the expectations from other people's, but other people's don't pay our bills. Other people's don't live in this house, and other people's definitely are not in this relationship. Y'all may be viewing it, giving comments and opinions, and that's okay because we're allowing you that. We're opening that door for that. But at the end of the day, it's going to be what works for us to do so. But that's all we got for today for our first episode. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. We coming in every fucking week. Like, this is the vibe you can expect from us. Like, no more no less. We are here for it. So make sure y'all like, follow, and share. Like,
more than anything, we here for the community, for the people. We want to engage. So questions, comments, concerns, any of that, just hit the inbox. We'll answer it on the stream. You don't want it on the stream, just specify that, man. We can answer it right there in the message or whatever, man. Just
yep. Make sure y'all follow our TikTok, Still Choosing You. Our YouTube is also named Still Choosing You. Hell, our email is still called Still Choosing You podcast.
yeah.
But make sure y'all like, we love y'all. Next week, we going to be talking about, I said what I said, so unpopular relationship opinions.
We gonna be talking love languages, cause for my fellas, acts of service is a lot more than just washing the dishes.
Okay. But make sure y'all stay tuned. We love y'all. Peace.